Good day everyone, I am Chris from ATGN. Over the past week or so, I've had the opportunity to have a look at a new board game called MechForce International Defence League. It is designed by Bobby Hill of Motherlode Games, based in New Zealand. MechForce is designed for 2 to 4 players, and should take an hour and a half to 2 hours, though I always find these figures to be a little understated. It is designed for players 13 and up. So what is MechForce all about? Well, to put it simply, it can be compared to the movie Pacific Rim. As a player, you pilot a giant mech, tasked to smash down huge invading nasties all around the world, either aliens or kaiju. As you progress through the game, you have the opportunity to upgrade your mech so to better pummel the bad dudes. But it isn't just about smacking uglies and saving the world. It is also a competition between the pilots to see who is the best, who can accrue the most fame. So there are 2 fronts one must work at to win MechForce. It is a game of both competitive and cooperative play. MechForce is divided into 3 waves, each progressively stronger than the last. Each wave has 2 turns, and each turn has a variable number of combat rounds. Combat is decided by dice. In each turn, the pilots can upgrade their mechs and gain a special ability for that turn as well. Every upgrade you put on your mech, you get different types of dice added to your dice pool. More dice equals more damage, and more defended against. Some dice deal regular damage, others bypass shields, some deal explosive splash damage. Some are for attack and others for defense. After those waves are completed, the scores are totaled up and the fame is calculated, with the highest being the winner. Unless of course the large beasties defeat everyone. But what do I think of the rules? Well, I quite like them. They are fairly easy to understand. The first game I played, there were 3 of us, all new to the game. I had flicked through the rulebook once and gotten a fair idea of what to do. And while I am known for easily understanding and explaining the rules for a new game, MechForce was quite easy to teach to the other 2. Everything flowed through pretty intuitively once we had a fair idea of what was going on. If I can explain a game to my friends in simple terms, enough for them to pick up what to do as we play, then I consider the rules well written and easy to understand. Games that are very complex are alright, sure, but easy to understand rules make the game more accessible to more people. They can also make the game faster to play, as not much time is spent trying to explain things over and over. At about this time, I would normally make a few comments on the construction of the game itself, but I can't this time. This version of MechForce that I played is an early prototype, and definitely not a representation of a retail-ready product. Not unless Bobby is going to hand-make every game himself, of course. However, I will comment on the dice. This game is based around the dice for combat, as I mentioned earlier. In total, there are 12 types of dice in MechForce, all of them custom-made. And there are a large number of those dice too, ranging from just 1 strike die to 15 dice each for the basic attack and defense die. In total, I counted 84 dice in the box. Now, as a dice collector, I can appreciate the amount and quality of the dice in any game. There are also plastic tokens for certain effects, abilities and resources, as well as meeple representations for the mechs. Overall, I quite like MechForce International Defence League. It is a good game, but it does need a little more shine. Like most games, I found some of the rules to be a little ambiguous, and the rulebook layout could be better. I would like to see what Bobby does with the construction of some of the pieces, as in their current state, durability would be an issue. I won't go into all the little details that I think need fixing, but as a whole, I think it needs just a little bit more polish, and then it would be a very good game to play. I look forward to seeing this game once it is complete and ready to hit retail stores.